Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Dustin. Sawyer is inside playing games. But I wanted to share with y'all my solar setup and how I'm running my shed, my shop, off of only solar. Now I will plug, I'll put a link down below, or at least the information for Will Prowse. So he's got a whole thing on this, and that's how I learned about this system, and I made it, and it's worked awesome. So I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, so I bought this SunGold power station, and I'll try to see if I can do a split screen of when I got it and all that. I bought this. It's an inverter and a controller. All right, it's a 48 volt, and I think it maxes out at 5,500 watts, I believe it is. I think it's at 5,500. Then I bought one of these battery. Oh, the cost of this, I want to say it was like $750, I think. The battery I got for $7.99 on sale. It's an eco-worthy server rack battery. It's a 48 volt, 100 amp hour, and that's an excellent battery. I bought this hand truck from Harbor Freight. I think it was like 70 bucks, maybe 65. And then I bought this right here. It's the breaker for the PV for the solar panels. So my goal, living in Florida, go Gators, even though we're having a hard season, is to be able to run power when power goes out, right? So we have hurricanes and stuff like that. But also, like, I want to be energy independent, or at least have a couple ways to do it. So obviously we have our regular power company. I have a regular generator, and now I have this. This is a solar array, solar kit, whatever you want to call it. So I can run this thing a couple different ways. These are my solar panels. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solar panels. Those are all 400 watt panels. This one is a 375. So it actually reduces the power of those down to this, because I have them running in parallel. They're connected together. They're all connected. I have them coming in through here and then into my building right there. And then I'll show you from there what we got. All right, so that comes in through there, comes up to this. This is my circuit breaker that I installed that I can turn off the solar panels if I want to. They're very high voltage, but they come up into here. And even without this battery, I can run stuff from this straight from the sun. How do I get the power to my stuff? Well, what I did was, this is my second method. I had a power strip, but I got this box that I bought, which you can find on Will Prowse's site, and I ran this up into the inverter. So now I have the sun comes in, and I can run it directly to here. I'm running my shop off of all this. This ain't super clean yet, but I'm still working on stuff. Each one of these are 20 amp breakers. So this is a really nice thing with all kinds of other breakers. It's really a good setup. Like I said, I'm trying to get set up on everything. The other thing is the solar panels, the solar panels will come in and charge this battery. It's almost charged. It was almost completely full last night because I ran a heater, which takes a lot of energy. But it's lunchtime and we're almost fully charged back up again. So not only is it charging this, but it's using sunlight to run other stuff in the shop while it's charging that. So another method to charge this battery to keep it topped off is I have an AC input cord. So I can plug this into the wall at the house to get to charge my battery. I could plug it into the solar panels to charge it in the battery. I can plug it into an external generator to charge this battery. So say we have a hurricane. If I know one's coming, I want my battery topped off. But say you have a little bit of time where it's cloudy, right? Eventually this power pack's gonna run out because it's just one battery, and you can add 16 batteries total to this. You could run forever, for a long, long time, especially here in Florida. But we can run off the battery, or I can plug the generator up to this to charge the battery while using the generator for other stuff during the hurricane. And at night, I can just wheel this in. We lost power the other day, and I just wheeled this whole cart into the house and just plugged it right in, and we're able to keep moving. So this gives you a lot of versatility. But my whole shop, which is 25 by 35, it's a lot of room, and I run everything off of this. I've never used external power except for, I did top it off one time with the generator, but just straight from the sun is what I'm using. So it's a good setup. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm bringing in 1,000 watts from the sun right now. All right, so 1 kilowatt from the sun here. I had some sawdust earlier. All right, so you got 1,000 watts. I'm not bringing anything in from the grid. There's where my battery level is right now. And I'm burning 54 watts right now that I'm taking from this. And that's simply from my freezer that I run here 24/7. So today so far, I've got 5,500 watts or 5.5 kilowatts from my solar panels worth of energy. And I've used 1.4 kilowatts. Some of that was from late last night. I was running a heater in here while I was tooling around. At total capacity, I've used 5, 6, almost 7 kilowatts of energy today from this. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Some of you may wonder what any of this means. That's kind of how I was. I got to fix those lights too. But what it means for me is I can run all my stuff. I got this golf cart right here. This takes a lot to charge. What else we got? I run my freezers, refrigerators, my lights in the shop, my bandsaw. It's stuff that's high energy. Good option to have as an independent or as a backup. Some people run their whole house off of this. They do make, I think, an 8, a 10, and a 12 kilowatt one. Mine is only a 5.5, but that's more than what I need. If anything, I could get another battery or two, and that just gives me days and days of extra backup just in case. But I live in Florida, so pretty much have sun coming in all the time. It's very rare that we have more than a day or two with no sun. Anyways, all right, hope this helps you. Go check out Will Prowse's video. He will tell you how to build that hand truck system. He's got it down to a science, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to have a good backup system. So the other part is when you take that inside the house during hurricanes, there's no fumes. Like a gas generator, you don't have to worry about carbon monoxide poisoning. You take that in and you just set it up and you roll with it. All right, God bless. Have a good one. See ya.